In this video, I'm gonna share 5 misconceptions about office cleaning business that will most likely surprise you, especially the last one. But what's up everybody? My name is Mike Mak, founder of automatedcleaningbusiness.com, back with another video. We're talking about misconceptions, 5 of them. 5 things that you may think is true about starting a cleaning business, and I'm gonna break it down for you. And by the end of this video, you are gonna have maximum clarity on all things office cleaning business. So let's jump right into it. Okay, the first misconception about owning an office cleaning business is you don't have to pick up a mop ever. Seriously guys, when I say you don't have to pick up a mop, I mean it. Now that wasn't my wife and I's path. We actually did pick up a mop. We picked up a mop because we didn't know any better. At the time, all we knew how to do was get some clients. But what we didn't know how to do is actually find and keep great cleaners. You know, it wasn't till we had that epiphany one night where we were like, hey, why is it that we have no problems getting great accounts, great clients, but we struggle so much to find great cleaners? Is it because people don't want to work? It's like, no, that's BS. People want to work. I've always done it. Way before I had my own business, my own cleaning businesses, I did cleaning on the side because it was a great way to pay your car note or just have some walking around money. I mean, I always loved it. For some reason, we couldn't find it, and it was like, what was that? So we figured out the main reason for the struggles for finding people, and the reason why we were stuck picking up the mop and the broom every single night was because we weren't the unicorn. We weren't setting ourselves apart. Once we made that switch, we made it to where we never had to clean again. Let's get into the next one. Hiring, more importantly, keeping great cleaners is not that difficult when you know what you're doing. Okay, so something, if you're not new to this industry, you know, you'll hear that it's like, oh, it's so hard to find people who want to work. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, that type of thinking you need to get rid of it, because as long as you believe that that's the truth, you are going to act in a certain way to where you're gonna live that out, so to speak, right? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that nobody wants to work, everyone's lazy but you. It's not true at all. Plenty of people want to work, they just don't want to work for bozos. They don't want to work for companies who don't have their stuff together. They don't want to, they don't want to just step into the wrong situation. What you have to do is show them that this is an amazing place to work and point out the benefits. Like I said, make yourself a unicorn. When you are able to do that, which I talk about a lot on this channel, and I show you how to do it, once you're able to do that, you will have no problems finding cleaners. So 1 and 2 kind of go together, but it is a big misconception nonetheless. Let's get into the third one. Misconception number 3 about starting an office cleaning business is, actually before I do that real quick, if you're getting a lot of value from this video, hit me with a thumbs up and drop a comment below if you have some misconceptions that I don't cover. Back into it. Misconception number 3 is that it's easy to get started. Now, that can be a misconception for some, but some other people feel the opposite way. Like some people feel it's incredibly easy to get started because it's just a cleaning business, and other people feel like you need probably a lot of stuff to get started, right? But that's the truth in most other businesses. You need tons of money to get started. I mean, anyone not new to this channel knows that I've owned a commercial finance company with my wife Jess before, and it was kind of like a franchise where we had to spend like $30,000 to $40,000. If you include marketing, you're over $45,000. We had to do that to set this company up and ultimately put us in a position to succeed, but it didn't work out. So for us, that was a huge loss. That was like $45,000 that we didn't have completely down to tubes. But more importantly, we lost a lot of time in the process because we spent 6 months to a year on it, even though we knew almost immediately we didn't want to be doing that. But I digress, and I take it back to cleaning. Cleaning is one of those things where you don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. You do need money to start any business, and you need money to attract clients, no doubt. But when it comes to other businesses, this is like one of the most cost-effective businesses to get started with, okay? And the reason why that's true is you don't need licenses and, vending permits and things of that nature. You don't have to go to cleaning. You don't have to go to cleaning college, okay? This is general office cleaning, okay? You don't need anything special. It doesn't hurt if you do go get certain things out there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't need it to get started. All you need to do is to, first of all, decide you're gonna do it. Go through my videos, make yourself a unicorn, learn how to get your clients, start hiring like a pro, and then you're kind of off to the races there, okay? Like, I know I just oversimplified it and I don't want to misrepresent it, but again, compared to most businesses, this is super simple. So the 4th misconception kind of ties into this, and might as well just jump into it. So number 4 is, you don't need the common things these other businesses need. It's a clunky title, I'll admit, but when you go start another business, a lot of times you need a storefront, right? Whether you're selling insurance or you are opening up a restaurant or you're opening up your own gym, you need a location. Or maybe you're a chiropractor, masseuse, etc., you need a location. Well, this is a service-based business where you never have to have an office. Sure, I have an office now, but you don't need an office, even at my size. I just don't like working from home. So you may be wondering, okay, so where do you put all your equipment? Because you don't want that like in your house. No, there's a couple things you could do. But I think something like you can rent a storage unit, something that's temperature controlled to make sure like in the winter, you don't have to worry about your products. If you have a detached garage, you could put all your equipment there, have cleaners meet you there for refills, etc. You really don't need an office. Another thing you don't need is trucks. You don't need a bunch of trucks. You don't need to waste tens of thousands of dollars wrapping your trucks in your logo, and all for what? You can hire cleaners locally to where the office is, and then they could just go show up at the office. Seriously, it's not that hard. You just have to make sure you hire people who have a license and a car. So just passing on the trucks and the office. Again, every single year, that's tens of thousands of dollars that will pour into your family's bank account instead of wasting it on things that, quite frankly, for a cleaning business owner, you don't need at all. So now let's get into the 5th and final misconception. You can, in fact, run this from your laptop. I am serious. I am deathly serious. You can run this company from your laptop. Now, like I said, a lot of times people hear automation. They think I'm talking about AI. They think I'm talking about all these softwares. And while all that stuff does have a play, I love AI, and I'm not saying there's no use for it. I'm saying that's not how I built my company, because a lot of this AI stuff is really new, or not AI is new, but a lot of the stuff that's really helping business owners is kind of on the new side, and we are experimenting with plenty of things like that. But our style of automation, our brand of automation, is by delegation. It's about taking your tasks as a CEO. It's about writing down the things that you're passionate about, and it's about taking all the other things you're not passionate about and then delegating those tasks to people that were cleaners, and you upgrade them to manager. It's about taking those tasks and putting it on them for their part-time work, which is great because cleaners who become managers will do anything as long as they don't have to clean anymore. It's just like a mindset thing, because it's like an upgrade. It's like I'm managing now. I don't even have to wear cleaner gear. Yeah, what do you need me to do? You need me to run things to the post office? You need me to do that? Yeah, no problem. I can do that in my sleep. See, it's a huge advantage when you do things like that. So if you can delegate all of the tasks that would have you basically leaving the house, and you instead give that to your managers, now all of a sudden you can run a cleaning business from your laptop, and it's no gimmicks. There's no BS. There's no fluff. It's just delegation. There's nothing mystical about it, guys. By the way, if you're feeling the passion, if you're picking up what I'm putting up, hit me with a thumbs up. But guys, seriously, I speak on here with so much passion because it is so attainable. And I think to myself, somebody like me who most of my 20s, I was just a complete loser, and I was always talking about my dreams and saying things, I'm gonna make it happen, and it just failed venture after failed venture, and ultimately, it wasn't till this cleaning business where my life actually changed. All right, so for those of you out there who resonate and you're like, dude, this sounds great, like I need a little bit more, I put together a free training below. It's legitimately free training, and it's legitimately a training. So go check it out. It's the first link in the description. You won't regret it. For everyone else, watch this video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.